Hi everyone, my name is Mayank Sharma. So this is the final exam assignment for the course HRM 480. So we'll directly jump into the presentation and okay, let's begin with it. I'll share my screen with you guys first. Okay, so as I said, this is our final exam assignment for the course Performance Management HRM 480. So in this assignment, I'll be explaining the two topics which I read, like which I enjoyed reading about the most. Then I will be explaining how these topics can be helpful for my career as a future in future as a HR. So let's jump into the presentation and we'll begin with the first topic. Okay, so the first topic I have chosen is strategic management. Okay, so we'll know first that what is basically meant by strategic management. So strategic management is basically a proactive approach in which we try to plan and we try to implement human resource programs that will helpful for the long-term business objectives. So strategic management basically works with human resource management where we try to apply those policies, human resource policies, in order to to reach organizational goals, in order to help employees to be the best in the organization, in order to help their personal goals so that the organization can be the best organization in that area. So this is what basically strategic management means. So I'll move to the next slide. Okay, so why I chose this topic? There are basically two reasons regarding this. So the first reason I found this topic really interesting because I was able to know that in order to avoid crisis, right? In order to have increased staff productivity and enhance the overall production of the company, we need to have a strategic management, right? We need to have the work to be done in a positive manner. It means that strategic management can help to implement those policies, those HRM policies and programs that are creating a major concerns that would avoid those crises, that would avoid those problems, that would like completely clear all those difficulties on the road in order to achieve the organization goals. So the second reason why I really enjoyed reading about this topic is that in order to maintain employee focus on the organizational goals, strategic management is made because every employee needs some motivation. They need some um, positivity that how to do continuously good work in the organization. So through strategic management, we come to know about different uh, programs, like how we can help them. We can provide them with different bonuses. We can provide them different programs, like we can have them retirement plans. We can give them insurance policies. We can give them paid vacations so they can be working harder and harder. They can be motivated. And also by giving training and development initiative is basically the aspect of the strategic management. Also, it gives leaders tools to help the have them focus on carrying out the strategic initiatives. So these are the two reasons I really enjoyed reading about this topic. Okay, so the next slide. So how strategic management can be helpful for my career as a HR? Believe it would be really helpful for my career as a HR. If one day I'm HR, I would be able to know that where my staff is lacking, why we are not able to achieve the organizational goals, what are the ways, what are the remedies I can do in order to enhance my staff productivity, in order to reach those organizational goals. So when I went to this topic, I really found some interesting things like how I can assess the staff and the skill requirement needed for the job. What are the things I can do? How my employees can be motivated? I can provide with the bonus, with the more salaries, with the different paid vacation, right? With the different programs, and I can also like change the reward system to keep them motivated. So these are basically how I can help the company to be successful in the future. So the another topic is HR forecasting. HR forecasting, I've chosen this topic So it basically means to predict how and what type of skills, what number of employees are required to get the available job done. It means that when we assess employee and when we calculate the skills, equipment, and resources required to meet employee needs while meeting business objectives, we are able to forecast such things. We are able to forecast that what are the skills and the knowledge that are needed in order to help them, right? So another topic I chose is the topic why I read, another slide is that why I read enjoying this topic a lot. So HR forecasting basically help in forecasting turnover due to retirement or market competition. It helps you find the gap where you're lacking. It helps you know that what are the crises, what are the, how is the market competition, which is lacking, which is stopping us, which is restricting our organization to achieve to be the best in the area, to have those organizational goals. And the another thing is that it can also assist in determining the different type of changes we have to make in the business strategy that will directly affect the workforce, how we can make them motivated, what are the skills we need. So by like for example, if there is a change in the product, if there is a change in the shift, like if there is a shift in the target audience, or we have to establish a new product, or we have to do the implementation of new employment or manufacturing regulations. So HR forecasting help us to avoid those crises in the future. So these are the two reasons why I really loved enjoyed reading this topic. Okay, so the last slide is how can it be helpful for my career as a HR? So if I'm a HR one day, if I'm doing HR forecasting, I would be able to know that what are the necessary skills, tools, and members I would need to meet the objectives, to reach the organizational goals, to have increased productivity, right? How my business can be like to be successful than the others. And also, I would be able to, you know, like I would be able to know that how employees have different everything, like employees have everything they need to do their jobs effectively. What are their motivation? How they can work in the organization? What they need? What they desire? I would be able to know that. How to make them motivated in the one direction? How can achieve their personal goals and as well as the organizational goals? So HR forecasting allows business to effectively budget for increased human resource supply, basically limiting the possibility of budget surplus, staff shortages, or project overspeed. So in these three ways, it can be helpful for my career as a HR. So this would be my end to the presentation. Thank you so much.